Let's talk about the things. Position yourself in the collision repair business. All right, as a jobber, a distributor, my goal is to help you at the end of this to understand how you can support your customers, meaning collision shop owners and managers, to survive, or not just survive, but thrive in a market. So first of all, in order for a business to thrive, not just survive. So the question is, do you want to thrive or do you want to survive, everybody? Thrive. Do you want to thrive or do you want to survive? Thrive. So if we want to thrive, if we want our customers to thrive, we need to focus our businesses on what we call the three-legged stool module. And this right comes out from the E-Myth Manager revisited by Michael Gerber. And he says that every business should focus on three individual legs of the stool: sales and marketing, production, or finance and HR. Now here's the deal. A lot of times you have body techs, they're great body men, they have an entrepreneurial seizure, they open up their own business, and they focus on production because that's what you're really good at. But what they do is they tend to delegate or abdicate out finances and HR, sales and marketing, and then the business fails. So in order for a business to be successful, a body shop today, they have to focus on all three areas of this in their business. And I'm going to help you to understand what it is I think that collision repair shop owners need to do to thrive and not to survive in these market areas. First, we're going to talk about sales and marketing. So let me just share this with you. I was recently at a conference in San Diego, California. There were 10 OEM manufacturers there. And when I was there, they said that within 2 to 3 years, vehicles would notify the OEM when the vehicle was in an accident, as well as if it was non-drivable. And they actually had a term for this. Rick Turry from Autotech, Solera, everybody knows Rick, he came up with a term. They call it virtual steering. Everybody say those two words with me. Virtual steering. Let's say it again. Virtual steering. See, right now, if an insurance company refers a body shop a job, and they're a DRP, it's called a referral. If they refer a body shop that's not on the list, or that's on the list, and the shop that's not on the list doesn't get it, they call it steering. Would you agree, yes or no? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, you better make sure that your customers are getting in line with OEs. This is not just some, flavor of the month. It's a serious deal. Let me play this scenario out for you, right? Here's the OEM. Mr. Anderson, your vehicle is notified that you've been in an accident. Are you okay? The consumer, yes, thank you very much. I was in an accident. I swerved and missed a deer. Mr. Anderson, would you like us to send the ambulance or the police? No, that's okay. I don't need an ambulance. If we could send the police, that would be great. Mr. Anderson, your car is telling us that it's not drivable, that your radiator's busted, your airbag's deployed. Sir, do you have a tow truck in mind? No, I don't. Well, I'll tell you what, we have a certified tow truck that certifies our OEM network. Would you like us to send that tow truck? Yes, I would. That would be great. Mr. Anderson, do you have a body shop in mind? You know what? No, I don't. Well, Mr. Anderson, if you'll watch the display on your dash, or we'll send it to your phone, we'll send you a list of our 6 body shops that are certified for our OEM brand in your market area. Mr. Anderson, do you see those shops listed now? Yes, I do. Mr. Anderson, it's linked to all their online listings, and now you can make sure you can see the shop you want to choose. Oh, all right, I'll choose this shop. I've heard of them. They're not far from my house. Okay, Mr. Anderson, we also noticed here that you have ABC Insurance Company, and would you like us to file a claim for you, let them know that you've been in an accident? That would be great. Is there anybody that we can call, Mr. Anderson, let them know you'll be late for an appointment, that you're okay? Well, you can call my wife. Ladies and gentlemen, this was presented at a conference I was at. There were OEMs and there were insurance companies there. One of the insurance executives, who I will not name because I'm sure many of you in this room know him, stood up and started laughing at the panel discussion. He actually outwardly laughed at them and said, "Good luck trying to build your network and get shops." The guy from BMW stood up and said, "Sir, we've had a network. We've been doing this in Europe for 3 years." So here's the deal. Why are OEMs so interested in the collision repair market? No, it's not parts, because that's what I thought. Everybody thought it was parts. Here's why right here. 60% of all consumers who have to return their vehicle back to a body shop for a problem, 60% of them will sell or trade that car in within a year. And 63% of that 60% will change brands. That means if somebody has to take their car back to a body shop because there was a rattle, or the door window didn't work, or the bumper didn't match, whatever the case may be, 60% of those people will trade that car in or sell within a year, and 63% of them will switch from a Toyota to a Honda, or GM to a Ford, or Lexus to Mercedes. Does that make sense to everybody, yes or no? So do the OEMs definitely have a vested interest in being involved in the collision repair industry outside of parts? Give me an amen. Amen. So ladies and gentlemen, they're going to step up their game and they're going to get in there. So what do we call that? We call it virtual steering. Think about OnStar on steroids. So several of the OEMs said they already built that into their vehicles, but have to build their vehicle networks first. One of the major insurers was there and laughed and said, "Good luck building your network." And a major European OEM brand, which was BMW, said, "We've been doing it for 3 years." I will also tell you that some major insurers are already in talks with OEMs to be the certified carrier for that brand. So I will tell you this. Do I think DRPs are going away? I do not. But I will tell you that I think a shop, used to it was either going to be OEM like Mercedes, Audi, high-end stuff niche, or you're going to be a DRP. Today, you're going to have a blend of both to be successful and to thrive and not just survive in the collision repair market. Do I get an amen?
Amen.